What up, everyone, and welcome back to Knife Life VDC. If you have any newcomers, welcome to the channel. Love to have you. If you want to, please subscribe or like the video. Doing something a little different real quick because I've kind of noticed something that, in my opinion, I've kind of started gravitating towards. Actually, in the past, I started collecting knives like 8, 10 years ago, and then actually started really collecting them like hardcore probably like the past 8 months, I guess. But what I've noticed is I have a certain knife designer that I really enjoy, and I have many more knives I want to buy of his. But starting out, it will be a knife from crkt. It's obviously, if you don't know, this is the Pilar. Um, Love this knife. I've had it probably 8 years, something like that. It's a, I don't know. I love this knife. It's a smaller knife, but it's got a great design. I think I carry it around. It's pretty sharp. I've never really had to sharpen it too much. Stroked it here and there, and that's all I've really had to do. And it's not been used hardcore, but it has been in my pocket a lot. If you can kind of see, it's got little scratches here and there. Not really anything too bad, obviously, but it's got a little wear and tear. But been a great knife. Love this thing. It is a frame lock with that sheep's foot on it, and you'll notice something that kind of all look alike as soon as I start opening all of them and everything. But that was kind of like my first boxness design that really kind of got me into it. If I butchered his name, it's Jesper Voxness. Hopefully it's correct. But this is the Pilar 3. This was a Blade HQ exclusive, which I kind of was hesitant about buying, I guess, at first because it was my first Jade. But I actually really like the way it looks, and also like the first like hole opener. Actually not my first, obviously right there, but I didn't actually know what that was for. I just always kind of went like this back in the day because I didn't have a clue what the hole's for. But after a while, I found out that you can adjust your pivot screw, and you can get it to almost flip open. This one's kind of hard for me. I don't know if it's because it's so small, but didn't know what the flipper was for, the hole was for. But again, with this one, I didn't know exactly, but then I kind of got using it and everything, and I actually really do like this Pilar. I like the Jade G10 and like the titanium. I think it's titanium or steel. I don't know for sure. But it is a frame lock, again, as well as this one. Again, I actually really like this. I think it was like 70 bucks, 60, 70 bucks. It's right around there. This one was obviously, I think, 30. I don't think that price has really changed. But really like the knife. I kind of prefer the blade of the sheep's foot, just the way it kind of looks and everything. But I do like the drop point, though. It's still a pretty good knife. The third one kind of on my list I got like probably a month or two ago when it came out was the Urban EDC Supply. I think that's the website, but it's their F5.5, and I actually was wanting to get the Stormtrooper white and black one, but it went out of stock, so it kind of sucked. But so I went ahead and picked this one up because it just came in stock, or it just was released, I guess. And it reminds me of Halloween. Halloween's my favorite holiday, and again, I didn't realize it was a Voxness design, and I've been wanting this design for like 5, 6 months since I kind of got into like hardcore collecting knives. And I've always just really liked the way it looked, and I like that Stormtrooper look. So I was eventually going to get it, but it went out of stock, so hopefully it'll come back in, and I'm probably going to pick it up just because I'm a Stormtrooper knife collector, I guess. I'm kind of a nerd, I guess. But this, again, is a Jesper Voxness design. All different steels. I can't remember what the Pilar was, but this is the D2, I believe. And this is that M390. So the steels are always different because obviously they go up in prices too. Like this was $235, I believe. So obviously the price went way up. And this one is a liner lock. And this one, again, they open smooth. I think that the Pilar it doesn't open that well for me because it's a small knife and my fingers don't always flip the way it needs to. But these knives, they always flip open great. I love them. I love that sheep's foot. Again, yeah, I can't complain about these knives. And again, this one's a little different. This is a giantmouse Ace Atelier in the L-Max steel. I actually really love this knife. I love the L-Max. I'm a real big fan of it. I think the day I got this, I cut myself a little bit. It's growing back a little bit. It's finally healing, but it kind of bit me. I wasn't expecting it to fling open so smooth or something like that, so I kind of bumped it and it kind of went back down or something like that. I don't know. It all was kind of a blur, but it bit me a little bit. But I absolutely love this knife. It opens up so smooth. It was, I think I bought it for $215, I think. But yeah, it's the Ace Atelier. I hate some of these names because I'm so bad with names and pronouncing stuff. But I love the knife. I love the red G10. And if you look at it again, they all kind of resemble each other at some way, shape or form. Like these, you have the sheep foot. These two right here, I feel like the handles look a lot alike. Again, this one right here is a liner lock. With these two, all the holes look just about the same, except it's maybe a little bit different size. This one's a little different, which I actually really like the way that's made, like the angle of it and everything. This one is a wire pocket clip. So obviously that's the only one that doesn't match. But again, these are all old and new, like coming of times and stuff like that. But I don't know. I really like his designs. This one is not actually just a Voxness design. This is an Anzo as well, which I don't know a lot about Anzo, but I'm sure they had both like a little bit of their own thing added into this. So it's not just Voxness design. It's a little bit of both. So that's why I guess that's why I'm kind of guessing. It's probably the one that kind of stands out from the rest of them. But it doesn't matter. I love it. I do love the jimping on these two. If you can see, they actually are not right here at the knife. They're out here, so when you choke up, you're good to go. Like, you're not going to... Well, this one doesn't have jimping at all, but sometimes you'll see knives with the jimping, like, right around here. So when you choke up, you have nothing there to keep from sliding on, you know? So that's why I always kind of like the Ace Atelier and the f5.5. I think they were just designed really well. They look great. Like, I want to get more knives from him. Like, he just does a great job, I think. Again, I want to get another one of these, just the Stormtrooper White. I want to get an Ace Grand. I think they just look nice. I'm not a big G10 Micarta fan, but this just looks good. Like, it really does. I'm not a big red fan either. Like, red's one of my least favorite colors, but this is actually one of my more favorite knives that I've recently got. I've carried it probably every day since I've got it, and I just love the way it looks. Like, it just feels great in your hand. I do wish I had like a little bit of a choil, like so you can really kind of choke up on it. And as you've seen, they have choils on them mostly. Like right here, obviously, they all have choils. So they're all kind of similar in some shape or form. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have like a designer, I'd love to know what your guys' favorite designers are. Just like, let me know what they are. I think that's kind of cool. Like, because I didn't even know what I was doing until like a month ago when I started seeing like the names pop up. I'm like, okay, I've seen that name. And then again, I saw that name, and then it just kept kind of popping up. And this thought was kind of funny that I kind of gravitated towards his knives. And now that I'm looking forward at more knives, I'm looking for the designer, and I see, oh, that's Jesper's. That's his knife design. I should have known. But I don't know. Just let me know what you guys' opinions are. Like, if you guys have a cool designer like that, or if you have the same like similar story like that. I like to hear that type of stuff because it's kind of funny to me that you gravitate towards a certain knife style, and it's the same person. So let me know in the comment section if you like the video. Again, just give it a thumbs up and just let me know.